Hello. Hi, chat. How's it going? I don't really know how to start this stream. I've been trying to find songs that I can sing for the last like 2 hours. If you're wondering why the stream is starting at 1:15 p.m. my time, instead of, well, I never really said when it would be, but you know. Yeah, the reason is because I actually didn't know what I was going to sing until this morning. I had some ideas, but because I don't just like keep a catalog of songs that are within my vocal range, I just had to go look through it. Had to go look around through like my YouTube history of random karaoke versions of songs to find ones that I could actually sing. 1:15 a.m. for you, so okay, fair enough, fair. Hold on. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. Well, so as people are probably aware from the title, technically today is the celebration for the 2nd anniversary that I debuted my my Vtuber model. Now, the first Vtuber model, not very good. Well, you know, until I improved it. I went back and watched one of my older videos from like 2-ish years ago, and man, that, you know, looking back on it, that 1.0 was rough. That was certainly something that, yeah, that was something. But I did improve it over time, so it's pretty good. Now this being the 2nd anniversary of that happening, I decided, of course, to go with the 2nd model. Still the same day, though, of course. Yeah, the Tokyo Ghoul intro on loop for an hour then, real. I actually do have a clip of that somewhere. I think it's on the Twitch channel. Speaking of which, I was considering making this a dual stream where I would stream to both YouTube and Twitch. And then I realized I didn't actually know how to do that. Because there is a way you can do it through Streamlabs, but I'm pretty sure you have to, like, pay for that. And I was not about to pay, like, what was it, $27 for this month just to do the dual stream for that one stream? No. I'll probably figure out a different way to do the dual stream. There's probably, like, an easier way to do it that I'm just not finding. But anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to start doing dual streams soon. That would be cool. Streams on both Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. Because the days of exclusivity are dead. No one cares at this point. Hey Nando, happy anniversary, Corbett. Very hyped for the karaoke. I mean, thank you. Thank you for wishing me a happy anniversary. I just like, not one of the good streams. Not one of the good streams to be here for. You know, this stream exists, or the karaoke in this stream, of course, exists exclusively to serve the goal that was completed in December, the subathon goal, right? I decided, hey, wouldn't it be nice if I merged both the debut anniversary and the actual karaoke stream into one thing, just so that I would have more time to focus on other stuff. Because I'm looking at the list of stuff I have to do from the subathon, and boy, it is a lot. If I remember correctly, we also have the right to keep the VOD. Yes, for this VOD, you do get the right to keep it up. That was earned through the subathon as well. That was another goal. So this is going to remain permanently. Isn't that fun? But also, what was I going to say? Something about subathon. I don't quite remember. But I do have those, I have the Three Mountains, the Castanor. I'm working on the Castanor. At least I've gotten started on that. The Castanor playthrough, the Three Mountains, the Mega Campaign. I'm gonna be honest, a lot of these things might actually end up having to be next year. Possibly. It depends. Depends on a lot. But I will get them done. You have my word on that. Still salty about the body pillow though, would trade it for that. Unfortunately, chat was, what was it? 2,000 short of the body pillow? Hold on, do I still have that subathon thing up? No, I got rid of it, darn. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure it was like 2,000 away or something. Or like 1,500 away. Let's see. Someone sent this to the Internet Archive. I don't want this to be lost like the first karaoke stream. Technically, the first karaoke stream is archived. Technically. It's somewhere. It exists. So this year, are we getting a subathon too? I would say probably in December. Well, earlier in December, because I don't want to like have the whole fiasco with dealing with Christmas again during that same time period. But I'll probably do another one. But I will have to make some changes. You were short because you increased it by 1,000. I did not increase the cost of the body pillow. I don't think I changed the price of anything in the subathon. I don't think. Oh, I also need that 3D model. Man, there's so many things to do. I'll get around to them. You guys know I always get around to things. Usually when I say that, that refers to getting rid of inflation in my EU4 games, but anyway. There was another thing I wanted to do while people were gathering in, just before the stream itself actually starts. Oh, yeah, I get to show off a cool thing. Wasn't it 6,000, then it became 7,000? I don't think so. Pretty sure. Anyway, I get to show off a cool effect. Look, I can do this. Wow, isn't that neat? That's like a concert reverb kind of thing. Isn't that cool? We get to do that for today's karaoke stream. It was 5,000, then it became 7,000. I feel like chat is gaslighting me. I don't think this is true. I feel like you're all trying to make me feel like I'm insane in that it was never the way that it was. Hold on. I can literally check the original card. The original card, let me look at it. Nope, it was always 7,000. It was always 7,000. It was actually 2,000, bro, trust. See, I have the receipts, okay? Because I saved a copy of every single day of the subathon, what progress I made on that card, and from the very beginning, it always started with 7,000 for the body pillow. And that was a joke, because I didn't think it was going to happen. Sing while holding the halberd. Actually, I could do that. There we go. Doesn't fit in the frame that well, though. The reverb makes me sick. Well, okay, when the songs actually start playing, the reverb will make more sense. Like, if you listen to somebody sing a song without reverb, it sounds really out of place. But when you hear someone talking with reverb, it also sounds out of place. It's only when the songs are happening. That's the only time that it sounds good. Oh, also, every song that I play has a different normalization level, which means every time I play a song, I'm going to have to ask chat if it is loud enough in the background. Pretty cool that this is the first stream I managed to catch live. Gladius, please tell me you're joking. This should never be anyone's first experience on my stream. Albert is there for decapitating people who boo the concert, right? Yes. If anyone complains, they can take it up with chat. They can take it up with the people that donated in the subathon. Alright? Good. Imagine the halberd is the microphone. Oh, you'll see. You'll see. I do have a little something. It's actually... I could have done better. The first subathon... Or not subathon. First karaoke stream was a lot better. But because I'm using Streamlabs for this one, I can't make it as cool. It kind of sucks. But oh well. Right. I was also going to say that even though this is the anniversary stream, it's also going to be the first few minutes where we're just kind of like chatting. There is going to be the karaoke, but I figured I was going to want to spend at least a few minutes at the start just catching up. Because, hold on, let me do... let me check something real quick. Let me just, let me see. Hold on. Money's not even real, actually. Oh, thank you very much, Watcher, for the $4.99 super chat. This is the first time being here from the start, okay? Can we choose the songs? Unfortunately, I do have all the songs lined up already, just because I had to find songs that had good instrumentals, or for the instrumentals that, don't exist, or the songs that don't have them. I have to use something that helps me, like, get an instrumental out of it. Is this chat moderated? It is when the moderators pop by. So, sometimes. Yeah, for the most part, kind of. And if there are no moderators, then it's up to me when I happen to glance at chat, which is, like, not good sometimes. We'll see if, we'll see if Nyanable joins. Wing to Stars is good, you should sing it. There is one Subathon song. But anyway, let's see. Yeah, we moderate ourselves by being weird enough to get the people, the normal people out, that's true. I'm just doing a little quick little, look-see through something. Just give me a second. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay, so basically, Spain. Yeah. That was fun. Yeah. Can you sing the Canadian national anthem? I could. Yes, start with the anthem. It's like when you open up to a hockey game. You gotta play the national anthem. Please rise and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem. Is it weird that I learned Canadian anthem through pro wrestling? It is an absolute banger of an anthem, I gotta say. Like, maybe this is my bias, but it's gotta be like a top 5. It's gotta be at least a top 5. Maybe even a top 3, but that's pushing it, perhaps. In terms of national anthems, it's a pretty good one. Actually, can I even sing the right key for that? Probably not. Anyway, yeah, that gets everything that I could say out of the way pretty much. How about we... Right, to do this... Oh hey, thank you very much, Unfunny German, for the 6 months as a squire. I appreciate that. How's it going? Okay, for me to go to the karaoke, I do this. And then I do that. Because I have to, I had to set an artificial delay. Why did I say artificial? Of course all the delays are artificial. I had to set a delay on the music on the background to sync up with my voice, because I use a delay on my microphone. So, yeah. We have 2 music things. And what that means is, it's going to be really hard to normalize the balance. So here, we're going to turn that off. Yeah, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem. Could do that, actually. Hold on. You could... I'm never gonna give you up. True. Oh yeah, do you guys like the microphone? Here we go. We got the little... Nice. You know, the background would look a lot nicer if I were doing this through OBS, because I have a fancy thing that I set up for last time. Maybe I should have just streamed with OBS. Well, it's too late at this point. It doesn't even matter, but, you know. Let's see here. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to have to, like, pull it up manually. We do this, and then we... I don't know if I actually have the right range to sing the national anthem the way that it's supposed to be sung in the original key. I don't think I can, to be honest, but we'll give it a shot. Google a 1920s piano club background. True. But we're not going to be playing too many quiet songs today. We have a couple of hype ones. That mic reminds me of someone. It's like a standard microphone that looks like it's from the 40s or something. I don't know. Like Elvis? It's all going towards the pillow, right? Yes. Okay, let's see. Is this a key that I can sing? Good thing it's like a really short song, you know. I could probably sing that. I could probably do that one. But yeah, we have the set list today is actually 10 songs long. Because the first karaoke I did was 14 songs long, and it was really long by the end. Because I like to yap between the songs. So, it happens. Okay, oh, actually, I need to ask chat, is this loud enough compared to my voice? Or does it need to be quieter or louder? Because if it's too quiet, I can boost it up a little bit. I have the feeling it's going to be a bit too quiet. It's fine. A little bit quieter. It's good. It's fine. Okay. Sure. And of course, we're gonna go with the bilingual lyrics. Naturally. The Corbett Best Hits Collection, of course. Let's see. They have a whole PDF for it, and that's funny. We need the French one. You're getting the half French one, okay? You get the half one. Take it or leave it. Wait, is there no start to this one? Hold on. No, it just starts off, of course. Maybe we can have a better one that has like a little bit of a build-up. Because that one's very clean cut, kind of boring. What's this one like? Okay, I prefer that version. That's nice. Okay, we can do it for real this time. Assuming that one is of course the right volume as well, because I just picked a different instrumental. Is that good? Too loud? Too quiet? I feel like that's a bit too loud, actually. Hold on. French instantly unsubbing. So true. So real. So why does Canada Anthem have two versions? It has three, technically. The English, the French, and the bilingual. Could be a tiny bit lower? Okay, yeah, I'll bring that down a little bit. That means that some of the other songs are going to be super loud, I can't lie. How's this? Sing all versions. God, please. I did bring it down a little lower. Should be good. Alright. The 3 Canadian Anthem opener. Alright, it's always a little bit nerve-wracking when you get to the first song, and then you kind of like ease into it. You're gonna have to cut me some slack here, chat. It has been over a year since I've done a karaoke stream. And I'm never good at them to begin with. So, be forgiving, please and thank you. No slack, okay. No mercy. I hate you people. All right. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, through patriot love in all thy sons God's command. Car ton bras s'est porté l'épée, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. That wasn't too bad. That was a good start, I think. Thank you very much, Unfunny German, for the €2. I appreciate that. What is that? Oh la la, hast du eine Pizza? Colonials mogging us with their anthems. So true. I'm telling you, it's a top 5 for sure. That's my childhood, bro. Which one? The Hast du eine Pizza song or the Canadian anthem? Because everyone in Canada can tell you the anthem is the childhood. We do have that thing where you stand up every morning, you get to school in elementary school all the way up to the end, all the way up to high school. And it's like, all right, everyone gets to their first class and it's like, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem. And that's like every single morning. I feel like they don't do that in most countries. I don't know. That's most countries probably don't have to do that. My favorite wrestling company had Team Canada who would sing this. Hell yeah. They definitely don't do that. We do it in Turkey, but on Fridays and Mondays. Oddly specific. Canadian anthem is good. It actually is really good. Also, do they still use the Soviet one, actually? Because unironically, that one is a banger. Like, that anthem is just, it's just a good song. I don't know what they're saying in the song. I don't speak Russian, but it sounds nice. It was super memeable, too. In Russia, they still use it. See, that's surprising to me, because everyone calls it, the Soviet anthem. It's actually just the Russian anthem. Say what you will, they did know how to compose an absolutely bangin' anthem. Anywho. What do we have up next, actually? I guess that technically counts as the first song in the set list, but I'm not going to add it to the set list. Actually, am I going to have this at all on the side? Maybe. Here, let's start with set list. I'm going to have at least a set list. Okay? It's not going to include the national anthem, because we just did that. Maybe make that a little bit smaller. Hold on. Because some of the songs are going to have, long titles. Okay, nice. I think they changed the words, but the theme is the same. Oh, the music itself, the actual anthem. Is the Soviet anthem next? No. Oh, hi, Mr. Overheat. Hello, Nyanable. Can't believe I almost missed this. Yeah, and some people were asking, hey, is this chat moderated? Welcome. Yeah, it's time to judge my music taste as well, and that's true. You're gonna get some bangers in here, and then you're gonna get some, what even is this? That's just how it is. We don't do that in merry old England. I think most people dislike the anthem. I don't even remember which song is the anthem in England. Is it like God Save the King? Is that the one? There was a short period of time where I unironically thought that Rule Britannia was the was the national anthem of the UK. That was yeah. That was fun being corrected on that. It was God Save the Queen. Yeah, they just changed the name. Yeah. Rule Britannia would be a way better anthem. It's a lot more aggressive of an anthem. It is a good song though, that's true. Speaking of songs, we should try and get through today's stream at some point, right? As in, we should go to the next one, I think. Actually, am I prepared for that? We have like 10 songs to get through. We're going to be here for a while, chat. Okay, next, you guys are going to have to let me know if the song is too loud. Only 10 songs? Yeah, the last time I did a karaoke, I had 14, and that lasted at least like 2 hours. What's the M per second monsters opened per song? I actually just have some water with me, and that's it. You sang in French, and I missed it? You did. And now you shall never see it. Okay, so let me know if the song is too loud, chat. Hold on. Thoughts? Too loud? Too quiet? Sounds good. Wait, is this Coldplay? Maybe. Please say it's the version I'm thinking of. I'm sorry, it's not. Although I am seeing the Minecraft movie tomorrow. The song itself is Oh No, the sound is good though. Sir, with all due respect, I'm out. Minecraft animation version or the original? We're doing the original. I'm sorry to burst everyone's bubbles, but yeah, we're doing the boring one. All right. Doing the bad version? Yep. The movie sounds like an experience one should have. Oh, I mean, that's why I'm doing it. That's why I'm watching it tomorrow. Like, it's probably going to be really bad. It's probably not even that good of a movie, but I'm going to watch it anyway. It's the experience. It's the journey. That's the point. Anyway. Alright, let's do this one, I guess. I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own. I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes, listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. 1 minute I held the key, next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stand upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, once you've gone there was never an honest word. And that was when I ruled the world. It was a wicked and wild wind, blew down the doors to let me in. Shattered windows and the sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver plate, just a puppet on a lonely string. Oh, who would ever wanna be king? I hear Jerusalem bells ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name. Never an honest word, but that was when I ruled the world. Oh, 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 oh. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name. Never an honest word, that was when I ruled the world. Let's go! Yeah, see, I couldn't sing that one in the original key. I had to drop it down an octave. Win the bar despite the actual song. Do people not actually like the song? I've always liked it, I don't know. Need like a dance mode. True. I gotta do the polar opposite of this song, Live in La Vida Loca. We do unfortunately have a set track list. Tragically. Creeper, oh man. I feel like I'm getting old because like the real youngsters these days don't even know the original, the OGs, like the Captain Sparkles covers, the Minecraft covers. The real youngins don't know that history, that lore of Minecraft culture. Grew up on those, real. I grew up watching a lot of Minecraft animations, actually. Not just the covers. I was big into like Minecraft animations. They had like cool fight scenes and stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, that's crazy. 12-year-old me was enamored with the Minecraft everything, actually. If you think about it, chat, or if I think about it, I've actually been playing Minecraft longer than I've not been playing Minecraft. I just realized I still have the thing on, my bad. Yeah, I don't like that thought. That's not a comfortable thought. Not a good one. And now there's a Minecraft movie. Yeah, now there's a Minecraft movie and I'm not even like the target demographic. I mean, I guess I am in a sense, because they know people like me are going to go watch it. Of course I'm going to go watch it, are you kidding me? I think first time I picked up Minecraft was 2010 maybe. I think I picked it up in... I think it was 2011 for me. Can you do so we back in the mind? Hi, Saf. We were just talking about that, actually. Unfortunately, the track list is set specifically so that I have the tracks that I need. Also, I don't want to make this karaoke any longer than it already is going to be. Speaking of which, we probably should move on to the next one. Probably. Oh, I didn't even like add it to the set list. Hold on. Viva la Vida. And yes, of course it's in Comic Sans. Show no fear, go for the 24-hour karaoke. I think there was once at least. I know one. And the Canadian National Anthem. That's true, but that's more of like that's the opening ceremony, you know what I mean? That's not part of the main show. Anyway, there was at least, who was it? Maybe this is niche internet micro-celebrity knowledge, but there was at least one VTuber that did like a complete 24-hour karaoke. And it wasn't the one of the, I think someone else did it recently too. Was it, I think it was Astel Leda. I think he did like at least a 24-hour karaoke. Dude is insane though. He's kind of crazy for that. Remember when Gigi did the September marathon? That's true. That is... Was it for 24 hours? Where she just sang the song September? Or was that one like a 12-hour stream? I don't remember. Did their voice die? Surprisingly, no. I don't know how. Because Astel Leda is made of a different fiber. I don't know. He's literally built different. He managed to just like do it the whole time. Just, I don't know. Anyway, let me see. The next song, otherwise we're never going to get through this one. Okay, this one's going to be a little tougher because I know this is going to be too loud. So I'm going to turn down the music a little bit first. And then I'm going to play it. It's going to absolutely annihilate my eardrums. I can sense it. Rasputin is on this list. Preparing a weeb chant. Not too far off, but not what you're expecting, probably. Hold on. Wait, where does it get like super loud? Here, maybe? Is that too quiet? It looks a little too quiet. Maybe that'll be good. That should work, probably. Now it's, we have yet to see if I can actually sing it. I go to karaoke semi-frequently since I live in Japan, and there are some songs you're expected to know. See, like, we don't do a lot of karaoke where I live. Normally when you go there, you just kind of like sing whatever. And everyone gets to make fun of each other for being bad. Anyway, I wonder if anybody's actually going to recognize this song. I doubt it. But if anybody does, I'd be surprised. It is weeb adjacent. Well, not even weeb adjacent. It is full weeb. It just, it's not going to be what you expect, I think. Hopefully this is the right key, actually. That's going to be the main problem. A Final Fantasy song. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, the start's a little bit interesting, so I'll see if I can sync it up correctly. O si uste metit habitur sapientiam et lingua eius loquetur indicium. That's not the right key though, is it? Hold on. Wait, hold on. No, that doesn't seem like the right key. Is this? can't I find the key for this? It is Elfin Lead. Honestly, not that great of a show, but the song, the opening is a banger. I don't think I'm getting the key right, though, and that's embarrassing. Hold on. Maybe it's... What if I... Can I even do the original key? I don't think so. Thank you very much, Rosset, for the $5 super chat. Can you do Finland by Monty Python? And maybe use a V in place of F for Finland. Okay, that's a good one. That caught me off guard. That's a good one. Hold on, let me try to find the key again because I thought I had it because I'm putting it through a thing that lets me change the pitch, which I think I need because I don't think I can sing the original key, but I don't think I did it correctly. I don't know. Okay, we'll try one lower. Man, this is embarrassing. If I can't find the key, I can't sing it. Let me try 3 lower. No, that's definitely worse. That's definitely worse. Never mind, never mind. Okay, we'll go with the -1. I think I can do this one. And if I'm not within the range, then that's too bad. That's kind of too bad. Justi metit abitur sapientiam et linguaeus loquetur indicium beatos virgui suffer tentationem unicum cum probates verit ex vient coronam vitae fons bonitatis ignis divine eleison quam sancta quam serena quam benigna quam amoena se virgo creditor quam sancta quam serena quam benigna quam amoena o castitas lilium. Fons bonitatis ignis divine eleison quam sancta Kuam serena, kuam benigma, kuam amo enau castitas lilium. That was a rough start, eh? Because you know what? I actually forgot to put on my a little vocal effect at the start too, and then I realized like 2 verses in, and I'm like, oops. Oopsies, I forgot to add the reverb. That's kind of important in the middle of a song. That's a little bit important, maybe. Anyways, couldn't watch it after like 5 episodes? Yeah, no, that's fair. Elfen Lied itself as a show is kind of like, okay there. It's certainly one of the shows I have ever attempted to watch. It's certainly on the list of all-timers. And by all-timers, I mean all of the shows I've ever witnessed. Yeah. Yeah. These are the best $3,000 ever invested in a subathon. Can you imagine some people do this for free? A free subathon? Not subathon. Free karaoke streams? Can you imagine that? Impossible. The nostalgia was strong for this one. Mm-hmm. Well, not even for me. Because, like, I only kind of tried to watch it, I think, 2 years ago. Because I remember it existed, and I'm like, oh, that was a song, or that was a show that people talked about as if it was, like, good when it released. But I'm gonna be honest, I think it was just, like, shock factor. Because the show is really gory, and the first episode is an incredible tone setter. It's kind of crazy, I can't lie. But the show itself, after you get past that first episode that gives you like the shock factor and you're like, whoa, like this is crazy. There's blood and death and wow, isn't that so gory? Isn't that so edgy? Isn't that so edgy, guys? Doesn't that make it a good show because it's edgy? And then you get past the first episode and you're like, oh, actually, this is just mid. Yeah, it's just, okay. All right, I guess. Remember watching, I think, the first 3 episodes when I was like 15 and just never watched the rest. No, it has a strong start as a show, and then you actually continue watching it, and you're like, oh, never mind. It's not the worst. Prisma Ilia exists? I don't know what that is. What show is he talking about? Elfen Lied. Or if you're fancy, the Song of the Elves, but no one calls it that. It's a show, it was an anime that released like when? 2004 or something? Like it's way, way back when. Back when people were like, show is good when edgy and blood. There's a good show. Dev diary reading starting with the anthem, true. Starting with the Swedish anthem, so real. Or the Spanish anthem, true. Death Note? Well, okay, I kind of like Death Note more than the, more than just, like, edgy. Death Note is definitely kinda edgy, a little bit edgelord. Just a little bit. But it's also like somewhat of a decent show outside of that. You know, actually, when I watched Death Note the first time, I was like, man, I hate that ending. But I think that's because I just, actually, should I even say spoilers? It's like a 20-year-old show. If you haven't watched Death Note, then like, you had 20 years. I don't know. It's like, it's been a while. But according, you know, the people who know the ending know what happens. And I was upset about that because I'm like, hey, they should have, you know, not, you know, should have ended different. And then as I get older, I'm like, actually, the point is that his hubris has led to his downfall. I'm like, oh, okay, right. That was supposed to be a lesson. Anyway, crazy stuff. I think at this point the spoilers expired. Yeah, but even then, I'm gonna be as vague as possible. Don't like the second half of Death Note? That's kind of fair. I don't like the other main antagonist. The one that they substitute. What was his name? N? No, N was the original guy. No, L was the original guy. N is the next one. Oh my god, it's been so long since I watched Death Note. L is the original. And then N is the... Yeah, near. Okay, yeah. N, the king of Team Plasma? Yes. Anyway. Okay, we can go with our third song. This one is a classic. Real Corbett watchers will actually recognize this one. Also, I'm going to bring the music back up a little bit. All right, so chat. Let me know if this one's too loud. How about that one, chat? Good volume? Hubris leads to downfall, and autism makes you immune to being killed by the Death Note if you're good enough. So real. And then N and Mellow. I keep forgetting about Mellow. Non-existent antagonist, actually. I'm taking away your cooking license and promoting you to head chef. Keep cooking. It's too loud in my heart. Real. Perfect volume? Alright, this is gonna be a certified classic. Real Corbett watchers remember like 4 years ago I sang this live in a different stream. We're bringing it back. Baka mitai kodomo nano ne. Yume wo otte kizu tsuite. Uso ga eta na kuse ni waraenai egao wo miseta. I love you mo 僕に言わない口下手でほんまに不器用なのにどうしてさよならは言えたのダメだねダメよダメなのよあんたが好きで好きすぎてどれだけ強いお酒でも歪まない思い出がバカみたいバカみたいほんとバカねあんた信じるばかりで強い女のふり切なさの夜風浴びる一人になって3年が過ぎ 街並みさえも変わりました。なのにどうして未練だけ置き去り。ほんまにろくな男やない。揃いの指輪外します。ざまみろせいせいするわ。いい加減待っててもバカみたい。ダメだね、ダメよ、ダメなのよ。あんたが好きで好きすぎて、どれだけ強いお酒でも歪まない思い出がバカみたい。ほんまにろくな男やない。揃いの指輪外します。ざまみろせいせいするわ。なんだよこの涙バカみたい。Certified classic. That's a good one. I liked when that was a meme for a while, and then I sang it the first time as a karaoke, as a joke. Well, I think it was actually a channel points community thing that I did on Twitch like 4 years ago. This is the pre-ancient, the pre-classical Corbett era, you might call it. You gotta get some custom emotes with pen lights. True, I need to get more custom emotes. I actually still owe chat those 3 emotes from the subathon, and I will have them made. I just keep forgetting about it, to be honest. 4 years ago, so with real face, yes. That was... maybe it was longer than 4 years ago. Maybe it was 5. Am I old? That was right when I started university, I think. Why would you do that? Yes. I think that was 5 years ago. Baby Bit singing with real face. So true. That was me back when I was still a teenager. Let that sink in. Anyway, yeah, isn't this real face? Yeah, what do you mean? I'm literally right here, chat. I'll leave for 5 minutes and the stream is all weeb. Let's go. And Gladius, hold on, I can read that. Oh, it says arigatou gozaimasu. Okay, nice. You have to ask yourself, was that karaoke session in quarantine or not? Oh my god, it was before quarantine. That was before COVID. Oh no. Anyway, that's a certified classic. We do have several more on the list. Let's just, hold on, let me slap that down at the bottom there. So we had Baka Mitai, a certified banger. Yeah, he's turning into dust right before our eyes. I'm melting. I've been Thanos snapped. It just takes a really long time for it to take effect. I'm dying right before your eyes. Just really slowly. Like, I'm sure it'll happen in about 60-ish years, probably. Anyway. Let's see. Been learning for a few months and felt very proud of myself when I could read it too. Yeah, for me... You know, it's I guess a little bit embarrassing, but not really. It's been useful. I have learned for the most part both the main alphabets in Japanese only from watching Hololive, especially back during the pandemic. It was just like I don't know how I just picked it up, like the how to read the hiragana and katakana alphabets. And back in like 2020, 2021, back when VTubers were big, well, they are big, even bigger than when they were, of course, right? But when they started becoming big, over here at least, that was 2020-ish, I learned how to read each of the talents' names, and they're all in katakana. So I learnt the katakana alphabet just from watching Hololive members. Yeah. The hiragana one I tried to learn back in high school because my friend was like, "Hey, we should both learn Japanese." See, he has outweebed me in every possible way because he actually he did his, or I think like half at least. He did part of his 11th grade on exchange in Japan. He was in Japan for like 6 months during the 11th grade. And so like he learned a decent amount, and then he also like worked in Japan for like a semester or something at like a tech company. So like he has far outweebed me more than I could ever hope for. Makes sense. Exposure is a lot of how I've learned these past few months. True and real. That's the only reason I understand the pronunciation of the language, because you hear it for long enough, and then yeah. Anyways, how about we go to the next one? Because this is a complete tone shift. Actually, do I want this one first or this one? I'm trying to like ramp up the tone shift, because after this we don't go back. These last few songs, they were kind of chill. These ones, no. These songs are not that chill. How about I arrange it like, let's do this one next, and then I can do this one next, actually. That might be better. Yeah, no, that makes more sense. And then I think I'm going to put this one at the end. Yeah, I'm definitely putting that one at the end. We're going to end it on an absolute banger. I like how we're stunlocking in a karaoke stream. It wouldn't be a Corbett stream without a stunlock. And of course, like when the stream is done, I'm going to have like the timestamps for when each song is, for people who are impatient. Okay, this is the next one. Here we go. So, chat, is this one too loud? I have to do this every single time. Good? Actually, when does it get really loud? That's when it gets loud. This is fine. And of course, the new tradition of starting all his streams with the Canada Anthem is born. We'll see about that. So, volume, is it good, chat? I got one person saying if this is fine. We now have a sound is fine. Yeah, thank you, Nando. Good. It's good. Nice. Okay, we're gonna go with this, and I'm gonna skip the annoying intro. Not the intro of the song, it's just the intro that this channel does. Okay. Real stream starts now. So true. Because after this, we don't go back to the calm songs. That was just at the beginning, okay? It starts with one thing. I don't know why, it doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away, it's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on, I didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why, it doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property. Remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Nice. Paradox player anthem when they don't restore the Roman Empire in 100 years. No special effect on property, boo. I don't have the button for that, my bad. That's apparently a 2001 classic. That is really like 2000s kind of skater slash, in a sense, kind of emo culture. You know what I mean? They don't make them like that anymore is what I'm saying. Yeah, what a time to be an emo edgy kid. That was really what the 2000s were about. This is pretty peak, yeah. Sounds a bit like you're trying to sing, but also don't want to wake up your parents. It's just when I'm at those lower notes, it's hard to project the sound. I don't know. But like, it's literally just me in the house right now, so I think the lower ones don't fit your style. I don't know if any of them fit my style. I don't have a style. There's nothing for me to work with here. Born too late to experience this peak, true. This song probably came out after I was born, but only just barely. Think you do really well in more brooding songs, personally? Oh, yeah, no, I mean, like... Okay, so the next rest of the karaoke is going to sound extremely... out of character. Because that was... Like, we started off with the slower songs. We started off with, the ones that, don't go as crazy, so to speak. The rest of them are a lot more unhinged. All jokes aside, you have a nice voice, thank you. How old are you? Unfortunately, I turned 24 in a month. I don't want to hear a single person say the words mid-20s. There are no mid-20s if you don't acknowledge them. Mid-20s is 26 onwards. So true. So true. Mid-20s is actually 26 to 28. And then your late 20s is 29, and that's it. Actually, let's say like 26 and 27 are your mid-20s. 28 is your late 20s. And 29 is pushing 30. Yeah, what are your retirement plans? Real. Still young? You weren't even born in the 20th century? True. True, but the 20th century keeps on expanding, or the 21st century keeps on expanding. It keeps getting larger. So, don't think it works like that forever. Anyway, we don't need to get more of the getting old nausea. Yeah, no, we don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. Anyway, yeah, I'm still young and spry. Peak, actually, I think, in my prime, you might even say. Anyway, so that was the transition song I have between that and every other song. That's going to be a lot different. See, I like rock and metal songs. I do not have a voice that fits rock and metal songs. I just don't. It is what it is. So, the rest of the karaoke is going to be interesting. Hope you guys are excited for that. And we're going immediately into an absolute banger. Oh, hold on, wait, I need to add that song to the set list. Wait a second. That one was, in the end. Perfect. We're singing death metal? We're not there yet. Yet. This is the scraping the barrel part of the karaoke. This is actually the peak of the karaoke, thank you. Alright, you ready for this? Okay, hold on. How's the volume on this? It gets louder at some different point. Good? Too loud? Too quiet? I need your input on that. Think your voice would suit Black Marble songs? My voice definitely has a niche that it works for, but bit quiet for me. I could can I boost that up? I think I can boost it up. A tiny bit higher, sure. bump it up like 2 decibels. How's this? Hold on. Go all out for this? Oh, I'm gonna go all out for all of them. Including one that I think is gonna be real interesting. Perfect? Alrighty, let's do it. It's actually the first, I think it's the first time that I've heard a Creed song, and it was like through I think it was through like a TikTok or something. I heard this song and I'm like, I need to sing this. I don't listen to metal. Is it Jover for me? For the rest of the karaoke, maybe, but we have some recognizable ones in here. I will note, I'm not actually very good at singing this song, so yeah, forgive me for butchering this. We'll see how it goes. When dreaming... No, hold on, I don't even know how this starts. Wait. When dreaming, I'm guided... No, I can't do that low. When dreaming, I'm guided to another world. That's how it starts. Okay, that was really embarrassing. Let me try that one again. Oopsies. Me when I forget how a song starts. Yeah, great cover. I know, guys. My bad. Might mess up the beginning again, we'll see. When dreaming, I'm guided to another world. Time and time again. No, I don't know this one. Shoot. How do I... Me when I sing a song and then karaoke starts and I forget how to sing a song. That's the nerves, chat. That's what they do to you. When dreaming, I'm guided to another world. Time and time again. I think that's that one. Hold on, let me listen to them actually sing it for a second. Just a quick, hold on. Yeah, you're watching the process happen. Just give me a second, hold on. How does this actually go? Here, I have it on my playlist. How does this actually start? Hold on. When dreaming... Oh, that's a different key than I thought it was. When dreaming, I'm guided to another world. Time and time again. Okay, I think I can get that one this time. Maybe. Let me give that a quick practice. Guided to another world, time and time again. Yeah, I think that's the key. Let me see if I can get this one. When dreaming, I'm guided to another world, time and time again. At sunrise, I fight to stay asleep, 'cause I don't wanna leave the comfort of this place. 'Cause there's a hunger, a longing to escape from the life I live when I'm awake. So let's go there. Let's make our escape. Come on, let's go there. Let's ask, can we stay? Can you take me higher? To a place where blind men see. Can you take me higher? To a place with golden streets. Although I would like a world to change, it helps me to appreciate those nights and those dreams. But my friend, I'd sacrifice all those nights if I could make the earth and my dreams the same. The only difference is to let love replace all our hate. So let's go there. Let's make our escape. Come on, let's go there. Let's ask, can we stay? Can you take me higher? To a place where blind men see. Can you take me higher? To a place with golden streets. So let's go there. Let's go there. Come on, let's go there. Let's ask, can we stay? Up high, I feel like I'm alive for the very first time. Sail up high, I'm strong enough to take these dreams and make them mine. Sail up high, I'm strong enough to take these dreams and make them mine. Can you take me higher? To a place where blind men see. Can you take me higher? To a place with golden streets. Can you take me higher? To a place where blind men see. Can you take me higher? To a place with golden streets. Fun fact, that high note is actually the highest note I can reach at all. Really had to stretch for that one. You know, I was really thinking like, oh, am I going to hit that one? Am I going to hit that one this time? And I'm going to be honest, no, I don't think I did. At least like not super well. But there we go. Your best one so far. So far is real because you guys haven't seen nothing yet. We're like halfway through the karaoke. It's only been an hour and a half, chat. I do have to update the set list. And what is this one? higher. Nice. I was so worried when the Coldplay happened. Okay, chat, you've heard the best song of this karaoke. Now get ready for the worst song of this karaoke. Anyway, yeah, feeling it. Feeling it on that one. Good song. Is this what the kids call Pog nowadays? Yes. In the end, no longer in the end, karaoke ruined. True, end the stream, guys. It's over. I'm debating whether or not I should go use the washroom now or like after one more song, and honestly, probably now would be a good idea to take a short break to use the washroom and then come back. You don't want to be in the middle of a karaoke song and thinking like, man, I really have to use the washroom after this. Don't want to ruin the mindset, so I'm going to be back in approximately, I don't know, like between 90 seconds and like 3 minutes. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, still another 22 hours to go, so true. Anyway, I'll be back in a second, chat. Okay. Hi. We have, how many do we have left on this actually? Quite a few songs, I think. Hold on. How many songs do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I think 5. That would make sense because we had 5 already and there are 10. If he gets the avatar to move from left to right and back, that's Rick Astley never gonna give you up. So true. One of these days, one of these days it's gonna pop up in a karaoke, and you guys will not be ready for it. There'll be no warning. But one day. Anyway. This one's, it's gonna be interesting, because I know I can't sing this one. That's your fair warning ahead of time. Do not expect much from this one. Or actually the next one. Or maybe any of the ones for the rest of the karaoke. But I do need your input on the volume. So... how is this one, chat? Is that one too loud? Good, but sounds like Subathon, so I'm out? Not yet. Not yet. It's exactly right. A bit louder, maybe. No, the Subathon comes later, actually. That's a promise. Just a tad bit. Okay, I added a tad to it. Totally became Vtuber, singing included. Salve, you must not have been here for last year's karaoke. But that's because it's unarchived. I added a little tad to it, yeah. I heard the subathon comes later, the sabaton comes later. Sabathon comes later when all the weaklings have been weeded out. So real. So real. Yeah, this one actually separates the men from the boys. Hey, at least there isn't as much singing in this one. The instrumental, the start is so long on this one. Standing here, I realize you were just like me, trying to make history. But who's to judge the right from wrong? When our guard is down, I think we'll both agree that violence breeds violence. But in the end, it has to be this way. I've carved my own path, you followed your wrath, but maybe we're both the same. The world has turned, and so many have burned, but nobody is to blame. I can't go that high. Staring across this barren, wasted land, I feel new life will be born beneath the blood-stained sand. Beneath the blood-stained sand. There you go. You get your meme song for today. Actually, a good number of these are actually meme songs. If you think about it, most of these are popular from memes. Or many of them are. Banger meme song, that's true. I was thinking, like, I have to have at least one from Metal Gear Revengeance. Because there are 2 bangers at least from that. There's, this one was It Has to Be This Way. From Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, of course. And then we have the other one, which is, what's it called? The Rules of Nature. That's another banger. I had to pick one of these. Anyway, that one was It Has to Be This Way. Nice. A classic. All the songs from MGR are bangers. True. You know, I actually did buy the game on a sale, or during a sale for like, I don't know, $4. Yeah, I still haven't played it actually. Yeah, I'm a machine that turns Steam games that are on sale into unplayed purchases. Yeah. Such a fun game to play, actually. I probably will play it. Not least because of the memes. The memes make it worth it, probably. One of my favorite ones from that one is like, what is it? Interesting argument, Senator. Mind backing it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up. I love that one. That's a good one. Have you watched that video, the full version? No, I haven't. It's probably part of like a larger abridged series, right? But that clip specifically is so good. Love that one. Mr. Brightside when? Oh, I should have put on Mr. Brightside in this karaoke. I should have. I didn't, but I should have. It's Maxor's review of the game? Oh, I see. Will never be played? Yeah. Like Road Trader? Yeah. Like me with my 70 games that I have that I don't play. Me when I'm like, yeah, I'll also play Kingdom Come Deliverance, and then I don't do it. And then I'm like, yeah, I'll finish Metaphor ReFantasio, and then I don't do it. Actually, I did pick up Metaphor again after a while of not playing it. Because it is a good game. But, man. I have never play-itis for games. Curse of Abundance, so true. Infinite games, but no games. That's literally where I am right now. Unlimited games, but no games. It's Maxor's review of the game. I feel like did I watch that video? No, you know what I did? I probably saw that video when I was going to watch it, and then I'm like, nah, I don't really want spoilers for the game, and then I just never played it. I will get around to it, I say, with all of the games I have. You know, I never finished Tears of the Kingdom either. Never finished Unicorn Overlord either. Never finished that. I didn't even finish Final Fantasy 16. I have so many games that I just never finished, and I need to finish them. And even funnier, I actually own Pokemon Violet. And I've had it for over a year, and it is still in the plastic in its case. Like, yeah, I have a real bad case of never play a game-itis. But anyway, enough about my failure to commit to any individual game and finish it through. But we move on to the next one. The amount of free games from Epic Games I never played. You know what's even worse? I will stunlock myself a little bit longer. You know what's worse? I have the Humble Bundle monthly. I still have the monthly subscription Humble Bundle where they give you like 8 games. And you know how many of those I've played over the course of having like a 2-year-long subscription? I think I have played 7 Maybe. Maybe 7. Yeah. Pokemon Violet, it's understandable. Well, I know on launch it was super buggy. I thought they fixed it. I don't know. A string to play all unplayed games. You know, there was a time where I was like, yeah, I'll play a bunch of random games on the Twitch channel, and then I just never did that. Nah, I mean, I'm gonna lock in starting this month. I decided that I'm in lock-in mode, so maybe I will get around to that, who knows. Anyway, let's move on to the next one before I get too stun-locked. Now, for those of you who were so very much upset that the last one wasn't subathon, of course, the many of you in the audience, don't worry, because this one is. Don't worry, guys. I do need your opinion on the volume, though. So let me find a part that's probably loud. How's the volume on that one? Good volume? How do we suggest songs? Fabian, or I assume it's pronounced Fabian. We do not have that. That's not set up. We have a bunch of pre-selected songs that I went with because I knew how to sing them. So I can't really sing songs that people suggest that I don't know. Except maybe Mr. Brightside. I'll think about that. Could be a bit louder, maybe. I'm seeing other people say it's a good volume. I don't want to get one guide in the chat. 3 people say it's a good volume. I'd like to request Mr. Brightside then. I'll consider it, maybe. Maybe. Okay, we're gonna go with the volume is good because chat has outvoted the people saying that it should be louder. Do I remember how to sing this song? Hold on. I'm gonna need to drink a lot of water for this one because I think I use my lower register for it. Okay, it should probably be good now. Probably. Imagine he's doing air guitar with the Houndbird. True. That's what it's there for. War is coming swiftly, the border's closing in. We're a company of soldiers, mere 40 rifles strong, all alone. Stand alone. Our tender ground is burning, and Rommel is at hand. As the blitzkrieg's pushing harder, the war is all around, all around. Hold your ground. Fight for 18 days of battles, the odds are on our side. Few will fight for all until the bullets are gone. We will resist and bite hard, 'cause we are all in sight. We take up arms and fight hard, resist and do what's right. No matter our fighting, their numbers will still count. We're outgunned and few in numbers. We're doomed to flag or fail. We fought hard, held our guard. But when captured by the Axis and forced to tell the truth, we will tell them with a smile. We will surprise them with a laugh. We are all. We were all. We were told to hold the border, and that is what we did. Honored were our orders, and despite of our foe, we will resist and bite hard, 'cause we are all in sight. We We take up arms and fight hard, resist and do what's right. Gloria fortes miles, the Wehrmacht closing in. Adversor et ad morsus, the boar against the eagle. Gloria fortes miles, the Wehrmacht closing in. Adversor et ad morsus, the boar against the eagle. We will resist and bite hard, 'cause we are all in sight. We take up bombs and fight hard, resist and do what's right. Banger? Subathon songs be like, on the year of date there was battle. True and real. Honestly, yeah. They all do follow a formula, but that's what makes them so good, of course. You sing this when the Ottomans declare war on you. So true. So real. This is now just banger after banger. The next one's gonna be a little bit of an unknown banger. Or maybe just very, very unlikely for anybody to recognize it. Because it is not as popular as the other songs I have in this list. That was the last one. There you go. Resist and bite. Is it done? The Subathon? Lysander, there's no way you tapped out just for the Subathon. That is a dedicated hater. I literally wasn't kidding. That's crazy. That's some dedication. I don't think I'd be able to hate that effectively. I mean, that's their thing, it's what they do. Yeah, exactly. Kick him. Sends to the oubliette for that one. If I hear another Winged Hussars, I might commit a crime. Fortunately, the next one is Winged Hussars. I'm joking, it's not. We have no more Subathon songs in the list. I just like to have one in each karaoke. It's like a staple of the karaoke genre for me. Anyway, this one's actually kind of tough to sing because of the way I had to extract the instrumental, which is a weird thing to say, but yeah. So we have to turn that off. This one's gonna be super loud. I don't know if anyone's gonna know this song, but we'll see. So let me turn this down, and then I'll give you guys a little thing. Too quiet, maybe? I feel like that's a bit quiet. Sounds power metal-ish? It kind of is. Quiet? Yeah? Okay, let me see here. Metal is good when it's loud? True! It can also mask my singing, which makes it good. Okay, how about this? Could be a bit louder. You know this song? No, that's not true. Not true. Not real. Name of the song or it's not real. No other person on this planet knows this song. How many streams does this song actually have on Spotify? Handful, maybe. Hold on, let me see. Go to my playlist and find it. Never mind, my playlist is literally like, oh, never mind, I did find it. I was gonna say, my playlist is 180 songs. I'm not gonna find it. And I went straight to it. Go to album. Go to artist, actually. This isn't even one of their most, it's one of their most popular songs, kind of. Yeah, okay, it does have like 2 million streams. Ah, okay. Okay, maybe. Nope, it'll be a surprise for the others. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. No joke, my bar plays this, but I don't know its name. Okay, I guess people will know the name after. Name the song, win a body pillow. True. Okay, so the volume's good then? This is a fine volume. I feel like it could be a touch louder. What do you think, chat? A smidge, even. Yes for louder. Nice. Yeah, louder. Okay, well, you know what? We'll do this actually, okay? And let me know if this is too loud. That actually looks pretty good to me, to be honest. This is nice now? Okay, perfect. That's good. Too quiet. He said true about the body pillow, legally binding. Okay. Alright, now we can do this one. I'm surprised, because actually, this is the regular volume, unmodified. I thought it would be too loud, but I guess it's fine. It needs to be at 95% to be a metal, so true. Also, you might hear a little bit of residual vocals, because I had to get this, like, the instrumentals separated from the rest of it. We'll see how it sounds. I think it's fine. These twisting stars reflect my mind. I stand witness to these changing tides. Oh shoot, I didn't have my thing on. No, wait. Be when I forget my vocal effects. Dang it. Okay, we're early enough in the song, but I remembered that. I'm really sorry about that. It's like the second time I've done it this karaoke. Clearly that means I need to do more karaokes. My bad. These twisting stars reflect my mind. I stand witness to these changing tides. They say we only live one life, but we've done this for centuries. Bring on the pain, bring the love, the passion, the shame. Teach me despair and I'll play the game. Give me the world, then take it all away. They say, welcome to life. Welcome to this crazy world, where nothing's what it seems. Half of it's a dream, and darling, we're a part of everything. Welcome to life. Welcome to this crazy world, where failure teaches endlessly the universal mystery, to sacrifice dependency and witness my ascendancy. And painted expressions, the mask we wear to hide our intentions. We win, we lose, we have our obsessions. Our flaws make us beautiful, hatred is senseless. Love, passion, shame, give me hope, I'll take the fame. Give me the world, then take it all away. They say, welcome to life. Welcome to this crazy world, where nothing's what it seems. Half of it's a dream, and darling, we're a part of everything. Welcome to life. Welcome to this crazy world, Where failure teaches endlessly the universal mystery to sacrifice dependency and witness my ascendancy. Now I'm here, the world's in front of me. If I'm being honest, I'm afraid. This is my life, my kingdom, my legacy. I've gotta show them all the way. Welcome to life. Welcome to this crazy world where nothing's what it seems, half of it's a dream, and darling, we're a part of everything. Welcome to life. Welcome to this crazy world where failure teaches endlessly the universal mystery to sacrifice dependency and witness my ascendancy. I feel like that one wasn't too bad. It uses a lot of my range, which is good, but also a little tough sometimes. So what was that, and by whom? That was Welcome to Life by a band known as Awake at Last. Here, let me write it down. I guess it's capitalized, sure. This should actually also be capitalized. Is Viva la Vida? That should be capitalized. I think. Okay, there we go. Cold Rain, exactly. Welcome to the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance 1. Honestly, I feel like I can't sing that song. Like, I'm just not good enough for that one. This song was interesting because it has a lot of points where you have to like go high and then like drag your voice back down. A lot of jumps. A little bit more difficult than the other ones I've been singing so far. Got them on Spotify? Nice. Some other Michael Romance then. Whom? Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. Michael Romance is My Chemical Romance. I'm like, huh? Nice. Second best song after Anthem. I only listened to Black Parade for the first time like 3 years ago. Way past when it was super popular. Yeah, I should have gotten more into my edgy emo phase back in the day. But I didn't, tragically. In Spain we call them mi romance con el chema. Sure. Or Kema, perhaps. I'm sure you do. Michael Bublé songs, true. My mom actually really likes Michael Bublé. So I did grow up listening to his Christmas album. At least he's not singing Evanescence Bring Me to Life. True, I have to wait till I can do a duet for that one. If I ever manage to get a duet karaoke stream, we're definitely running that one. Call Saf, true. Mid karaoke Saf call in for the duet. I'll call Lath. I'll get him in here for the karaoke. Corbett L there? Yeah, I know. I know. Lath can sing the higher register. I'm sure he can manage. True. I'll bring Chiwa in for the higher register. Anyway, we do have 2 songs left, chat. See, I think I made a mistake by putting the song that is last at the end, because it is going to annihilate me, I think. Like, I'm actually not looking forward to the final song we have, because it's gonna be interesting. Let's say that. It's gonna be a good one, though. I think people are gonna like it, just not the way that I sing it. Because it's not, yeah. It's not gonna be good. Instead, you chose to be a slave to Paradox and not an emo. Well, those were different phases of life. I definitely could and should have been more emo between the ages of 12 and 16. That's like when you have the best opportunity for it, I think. That was like the peak time. Nowadays, the youngsters aren't even emo. If you haven't been an emo as a teenager, you missed a lot. True. I had a little bit of an emo phase. Like a little bit. But like never outwardly. Never outwardly. It was like internal emo moment. I wasn't like goth or anything. But I had that slight period of time. The youngsters are now emotes. True. Kids these days have no idea what it meant to be real emo. Tragic. Internal emo sounds like the most emo. Yeah. The youngsters become VTubers. So true and real. Actually, the old heads become VTubers. I think like the average age of a successful VTuber is probably like 28 or something. Let's be honest. Like at least. Probably like pushing 30. To be honest. Let's see. Your cousin tried to become a rapper? Nice. Let's go. You ever thought about doing a tutorial video on EU4? I don't even know if I'd be able to do one, to be honest. I don't know. Like, I can do individual tutorials on different parts of the game, but an overall tutorial? That's hard. That's hard to do. I could, because, maybe. I don't know. The more I play EU4, the harder it is for me to get into that new player mindset to be able to explain things to people who have never played EU4. I'm increasingly distanced from the noob mindset. 30 is still young, true. I'm going to be saying that a lot in the upcoming years. I mean, you do have to get the model, that's true. Most successful VTubers are actually like 30 because the models are like $4,000. That's why. Anyway, 33 years old and I'm young and spry, guys? Yeah, you mean 33 years young, of course. Of course. Life begins at 30, real. Okay, we do have 2 more left to go. I feel like, okay, no, this one's definitely going to be louder than the last one. Oh, wait, no, that's the final song. This one might not actually be as loud. Yeah, you guys are going to recognize this one immediately, I think. That could be louder, right? Probably. That could probably be louder. Oh god, no. Yes. We're bringing it back. A hair louder? How's this? Definitely could be, but should it? Yes. Even louder than that? Hello, Corbett. Hi, Abdul Kadir. How's it going? Two more left to go that you've planned. That's true. That's pretty true. Why are you so good at pronouncing Turkish, Corbett? I'd literally just guess. I'd go a little bit higher. We could go a little bit higher. Oh, maybe that's a bit too loud. You know what? Screw it. Crank the music. Oh, hey, Corbett's streaming. What wacky shenanigans is he up to? Hi, Dawn. Really not a great stream to visit on. Maybe consider coming back another day. I think that's a good idea. Oh, yeah, you have you, not u. Oh, you mean the username? Yeah. I was surprised. It was actually good. Nice. You can't keep me away. It's not keeping you away. This is your own warning. This is for your own safety. Not higher than this for sure. Okay. So as you guys know, this song is 7 minutes long. Yeah. So strap in. We're gonna be here for a while. Radio version? No. The instrumental is 7 minutes and 19 seconds long. Pick that one, maybe? Okay, hold on. Through... What versions do they have for the instrumental? All the ones I'm seeing are 7 minutes and 20 seconds long. Is the radio version shorter? Oh, and of course, whenever you look up anything in the YouTube search bar, it's completely useless because it tries to, give you suggestions. I'm trying to search something, not browse my home screen. Come on. Don't give me suggestions from random unrelated videos. Give me the thing I want. Okay, all the ones I'm seeing are 7 minutes and 20 seconds long, so I don't think we have an instrumental that's shorter. Although I don't even recognize the song right now. What? Okay, hold on. You're gonna recognize it real quick. That should be enough to recognize it, probably. Still have time, still away from the 24-hour mark. So true. I have the tiger when? Ooh, that's a banger. True. Okay, let's get started with this one. I've been dilly-dallying long enough. Avoiding my responsibilities. Procrastinating, you might even say. Yeah, this is a long song, isn't it? Me when I look at the 4 verses it has? Nice. Okay, yeah, let's do it. And if I mess it up, I will not restart. On a cold winter morning, in the time before the light, in flames of death's eternal rain, we ride towards the fight. When the darkness has fallen down and the times are tough, alright, the sound of evil laughter falls around the world tonight. Fighting on for the steel through the wastelands evermore. The scattered souls will feel the hell, bodies wasted on the shores. On the blackest plains in Hell's Domain, we watch them as they go. In fire and pain, now once again we know. So now we fly ever free. We're free before the thunderstorm. On towards the wilderness, our quest carries on. far beyond the sundown, far beyond the moonlight, deep inside our hearts and all our souls. So far away, we wait for the day, for the lives all so wasted and gone. We feel the pain of a lifetime lost in 1,000 days. Through the fire and the flames we carry on. I did mess it up a little bit in the middle there. As the red day is dawning and the lightning cracks the sky, they'll raise their hands to the heavens above with resentment in their eyes. Running back through the mid-morning light, there's a burning in my heart. We're banished from a time in a fallen land to a life beyond the stars. In your darkest dreams, see to believe our destiny this time, and endlessly we'll all be free tonight. And on the wings of a dream, so far beyond reality, all alone in desperation, now the time has gone. Lost inside you'll never find, lost within my own mind. Day after day this misery must go on. So far away we wait for the day, for the lives all so wasted and gone. We feel the pain of a lifetime lost in 1,000 days. Through the fire and the flames we carry on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Forgot how long this solo is. I'm getting tired. I can only do this for so long. And now we see the blood on our hands. We fought so hard, now can we understand? I'll break the seal of this curse if I possibly can, for freedom of every man. So far away, we wait for the day, for the lives also wasted and gone. We feel the pain of a lifetime lost in 1,000 days. Through the fire and the flames we carry on. It's really funny that the whole solo happened for like 3 minutes, and then right as the vocals kick back in is when I mess up. Let's go. I had literally one job, and that was pinpointing the right moment to bring the vocals back. I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it towards the end. Just a little bit. Lost concentration. No, I genuinely did lose concentration. That's not even a joke. Like, not even a little bit of a joke. I was really into that. That guitar solo is probably an all-timer. I mean, it is like, what, half the song or something? That guitar solo itself could be an entire song. Let's see. Did I actually, okay, I did do the right set list. I thought I forgot to add a song. Here we go. So that, of course, was Through the Fire and Flames by Dragon Force. That's a banger. I was listening to that back in high school, and that was 8 years ago. So yeah, actually, when did the song come out? That was way before when I was in high school. 2006. Oof. That song turns 20 next year, chat. Think about that. My car is from 2006. Or is it from 07? I don't remember. Anyway. Yeah. That's, you know, if you think about it, that song is almost like retro, if you think about it. If you really think about it, that song is actually younger than the Nintendo Wii, if you really think about it. Wait, is it? Is it? Oh, hold on. That actually depends a lot on the exact day. Ah, it's only slightly older than the Nintendo Wii. Let's go. Nice. Very cool. Remember listening to that song when playing the Zelda game where you turn into a wolf on the Wii? Yeah, Twilight Princess. My bones are turning to dust. Good stuff. Now, we do have one final song. And this one, I actually don't know if I'm ready to sing this one. It's different from all the other ones that we've sung so far. And I think the nerves are kind of getting to me a little bit, because I do have to use the washroom again. I feel like it's that feeling when you don't actually need to use the washroom, but your body's trying to, like, get you out of a situation where you're feeling really awkward. I think it's one of those, actually. But my foolish organs don't understand that I have to come back to the stream anyway, so. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go for another, like, 60-second break, roughly, while I use the washroom, so that I'm not, like, feeling like I have to use it during this entire last song. So I'll be back in like another 90-ish seconds. Oh, hold on. Let me put something on for you guys. Bring the music back. There we go. We're back. Okay. Yeah, my soul has re-entered my body. There's diapers for that. Gamer diapers. Oh, goodness. Oh, boy. Hello, backward chat. Hi, chat. I'm Corbett, I guess. I don't know. That was a weak response. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. Yeah, we have one more for today, actually. One last one. And it's gonna be tough to sing this one. I think it's gonna be yeah. But first, I have to see how the balance is, right? Some of you will immediately recognize this song, but let's go with one of the middle parts. Okay? I feel like that's a little loud. Maybe. Perhaps. Here, let me play a different part of it. Sounded nice, actually. That's good. Metal is loud when it's good. True. Some of the real old heads in chat are going to recognize this one. Probably. Probably. We'll see. Surely somebody's going to get the name of the title when I actually start the song. But most people are saying it's good. Good volume. That's good. Metal is loud when it's good. That's how I listen to my music. That is so real. Real and true. There's nothing better than going 100 on the highway, blasting metal while you're just going straight for the next 20 kilometers. That's peak. That might actually be like a top 10 experience of all time. Maybe. Sir, we're not living in North America. We don't recognize that. Okay, okay. How about the Germans in chat? When you're on the Autobahn and you're going crazy fast, blasting metal music, I'm sure the Germans can relate. At least some of them, probably. Listen to Rammstein, most likely. That's close enough. That's close enough. Should have added a Rammstein song. Maybe. I don't think I've ever had 20 kilometers of straight road and I've driven 12 hours through 5 countries. Okay, it's never completely straight. I was exaggerating a little bit. I have been on a highway going straight down the highway for like 15 kilometers though. Like getting on the highway and your exit isn't for 15 kilometers. I've had that. For sure. I mean, no, actually, between cities, sometimes I've had 40 kilometers. Or even longer, depending on, how far you're going between the cities. Do you speak German, my dude? No ein bisschen. Just a little bit. But don't ask me to say any sentences, because I will not, I will not be grammatically correct. Oh, hold on. Awkward timing. I think we have people arriving just before this song's about to start. So I'm gonna let them clear out a little bit first because they're because of where my office is. We're gonna have to give ourselves a few moments here. So we're gonna have a quick chat for like another 3-4 minutes. Just because, yeah. The place like where my office is, it's like when you enter the house, it's like right to the right of the entrance. You go down like a really small hallway, and then at the end of it is my office. And so, whenever people enter the house, it's like right across me, right? The teasing for the last song is so strong. Well, yeah, like I was gonna start it, just like inconvenient timing. I was the only person home for the last several hours, and now I'm not. And it's the last song, and it's the hardest one. And it's the craziest one. So great timing, I would say. Really great timing. Now, speaking German is mandatory for EU4 content creators? True. EU4 and HOI4 content creators. Just enough time for me to get another beer. Yeah, you're gonna need it for this last one, probably. The audience engagement part of the show. Yeah, really hyping up that last song. Drago Stadin Te, the Numa Numa song, when? See, funny enough, I was actually considering that one for this karaoke. That's not even a joke. I was considering it. He's gonna need the bathroom again. No, I'll just wait a few seconds longer. Don't make a paradox and overhype the latest release. I'm sure you guys are gonna like this last song. I'll give you a bit of a spoiler. How many of you played Call of Duty Zombies? There's your spoiler a little bit. Although, can I even... Well, I do have it pitched down a little bit, I think, so that I can sing it. I did not. Nobody did. Damn, okay, actually. Overhyping this song and no one in the chat's gonna know it? Okay, I think it's been long enough. Everyone that's in the house has cleared out of the hallway, and they know I'm doing a karaoke stream, so they're not gonna mind, probably. It is also the last one, so it's probably not that big of a deal. I did back in 2012? Okay. Tiny bit of the original. So maybe one person will recognize this song. Maybe. Let me make sure I can actually get the start down correctly, because sometimes I forget the key when I change the pitch of songs. So give me a second. We're gonna start off just a little bit in the center, just so I can get acquainted again. Oh, let me get a little further in so I can remember the pitch. Okay, yeah, I do know the pitch for this one. Nice. Can I sing the whole thing in the correct pitch? We'll find out. I think I know this. Beauty of Annihilation? Nope, not that one. We'll see if I get to the point where I can actually say the line. Because it is one of those songs where it's like, oh, they said the line, they did the thing. But that might not be possible because of the way that the song is sung. I think it's technically a duet, but I can't really do it duet style. So yeah, we'll see. Alright, well let's do it. No one can see me, and I've lost all feeling, and I know I won't die alone. I'll stop you from breathing, and all you're deceiving, and this house is not my home. More forgiveness, and the reason is I know I won't die alone. I have returned. Everyone dies and everyone lies. They're waiting for the second coming again. Everyone tries to hold on to their lives when no one's alive. You stand for nothing and overlook something. I'll bring you down all on my own. I'm the end, I can taste it. I'll justify hatred. I am the chosen one, the left hand of all that's sacred. More forgiveness. I'll bring you death and pestilence. I'll bring you down on my own. I have returned. Everything dies. Look to the skies to see the end of all creation again. See with your eyes my army of flies when no one's alive. Bring me 115. I've lost all form and unity, whereas my life gone. I'll bring you doom that you can see, and bring you down to see you bleed. And everyone dies, and everyone lies. They're waiting for the second coming again. Everyone tries to hold on to their lives when no one's alive. And everything dies. Look to the skies to see the end of all creation again. And nobody cries when everyone dies and no one's alive. So as I said, that one is a little bit different than the others. You know, I wasn't lying when I said it was going to be a little different than the other ones. I did save that one for last. I wasn't sure if I should start with that one because I find it easier to do those kinds of metal growls when my voice is fresh, rather than at the end of a karaoke session, but still managed to pull it off. I drank enough water. That's good. There's a key to doing that, where you can do it in such a way that it doesn't destroy your voice. I've been practicing that, because if you do it wrong, then you're gonna like start coughing real bad right after you do it. So I had to try and work on that. I don't think it's perfect, and I don't think I'll ever get it perfect, but. Anyway, yeah, that was the planned finale for the karaoke. I really wanted that one to be the last song. Felt like it was ending it on a high note. That was good. Thank you, Manuel. I appreciate that. Second coming of Demon. I did go all out. Yeah. Actually, the next karaoke, I want to see you try that one, Nendo. Encore. No. I spent like a solid 2 hours before the start of the stream actually figuring out what I'm going to sing. And so I actually spent like 2 hours before the stream also testing out my vocal range for which songs I could do today. And then, so like it's actually been like somewhat on and off 4 hours, almost like 5. Of me occasionally singing a song, but like doing it all the way. I guess actually people who, you know, sing, like actually do, probably spend a lot more time per day. You know? Actually, do they? A lot more time than I do. People who like go to professional singing lessons. You know, fun fact, I was thinking of doing those at one point. And then I didn't. And this is the result, baby. Let's go. This is what you get. Sing higher again. No. Chat, I think that's where we're going to call it for today. It's about 4 o'clock, and even though that doesn't mean too much, I do have to be somewhere in a few hours. And I should probably rest my voice a little bit, because I'm probably going to lose it again later. Won't that be fun? But thank you very much, everyone, for coming out today for today's anniversary, debut anniversary, second thing, yes, karaoke. One more song. I will not be doing another one. I'm sorry. I did do that at the start when I sang the anthem. I did sort of do that +1 right at the beginning, kind of. It was a good warm-up, though. You know, not too hard to sing. That's the point of an anthem. We had a pre-encore, exactly. Alright, after this stream, I'm probably going to go back and put in timestamps for each of the songs when they actually happen for real. And then Cringe really bad at how poor the mixing is, because I didn't do the most extensive work ahead of time to make sure that it sounded nice. So I guess I'll find out. But we can bring ourselves back over to here. Oh wow, it's just my face. Yeah, we're probably gonna end the stream off for today. Oh, also an update for anybody. I don't know if it's gonna be useful to have it as an update in today's stream, but for you know that April Fool's thing that we were doing, the stream for the Anne Bernard crossover event. Turns out that mission tree is really long, and I actually might not finish it, to be honest. Yeah, like that might not happen. Just because I do want to finish that Knoll playthrough. But we'll see. Hold on, not too loud. We can keep it there for now. Yeah, I might not end up doing that. It depends. It depends. Yeah, you mean the MLP mod you commissioned because you love the show? Yeah, so true. So real. It was so hilarious, though. I could consider it. I could definitely consider it. It's a maybe. It could happen. Because it's actually like a long mission tree. I didn't think it was that long. I thought it was going to be like 1 afternoon or like 2. But it might be like a 3-stream situation. I don't know. Like I'm looking at someone who completed it, and it's looking extensive. So yeah. Anyway, we'll see. Alright, how many likes will it take? That's the other thing. So the troll video that released, what was that, 2 days ago or something? Dude, you people need to stop liking the troll video. I'm not joking. Do not like the video. Unlike the video. Go back and unlike it, please. I'm only being like half serious, I guess, in that sense. Because, like, way too many people are liking that video, which means I'll have to make a part 2, but like, it's one of the lower performing ones. Like, most of the videos that have a part 2 perform way better than this, so you guys are crazy. Please unlike the video, thank you. I'd appreciate that. Anyway, I'll see you guys sometime in this upcoming week. There will not be a stream tomorrow, but I would like to stream at some point next week. There are actually 2 videos being made, but you guys will only see one of them for now. Soon-ish. We'll see. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for stopping by in today's very cringe stream. It is permanent. You can come back and watch it whenever, maybe to my own detriment. But for now, have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, bit.